What's good, everyone? It's Quivonte. Now, with this video, I might get a little personal with this one because this one I've been going through it because really I'm done with that. And it's like it's like a new chapter, a new thing for me. But what I want to talk about is don't let negative cognition get in your head and let that dictate some of the things in your life. And basically what I mean by that is to make it all simpler. What I mean is suicide, basically. And you're like, Vontae, why are you talking about suicide? Because throughout my life, I've gone through stages. I've gone through stages of that, and I've talked about it here and there with people, and even so, I just got not just it's been like 2 months or something like that. I've kind of revealed some things to Betty, my mother, about certain things that have been going on in my head with that, because I don't really feel like suicidal or anything like that no more. It's just it's something different. It's like and you might understand it, but you might not. So, but I'm putting it out there because some people need to hear this, and some people might relate or gain something from it. You already know how this goes. So, with that said, okay, here we go. Now, having those suicidal thoughts in your head, yes, it's a bad thing, but you can't let that dictate you or conquer you, because things going on in high school, I'm just gonna say, in high school, you can't let these people or things in your head just like fuck your head. I'm gonna be cursing this time on this one because it's kind of emotional or something that's near dear to me. So, but don't let things fuck your head up. And like, damn, like for me wise, like I say, even like for high school and elementary, cause like I told whatever, it's more elementary than high school. Because high school I was decent, but I still had those thoughts though, but it wasn't as deep as it was in elementary school. So, the thoughts of am I worthy? Because like, am I worthy of this life? Am I worthy of this family that I'm with? Am I worthy of having these friends? Am I overall just worth it to even just be here and just be living? Because sometimes I'm just gonna make it personal. Just sometimes I didn't feel what I was doing currently in my life like I was on the path or fulfilling what I'm trying to do. Because I know in some sense, even back then, what I wanted to do, but I feel some things in my life, it wasn't going how I kind of wanted it to go. So I was kind of getting depressed here and there. I was ready to do some things. I'm just gonna say it that way. I'm not gonna go in detail, at least not yet. I'm not gonna go in detail with it, but I was somewhat ready for it. And just cause I'm seeing and feeling like no one loves me, or no one cares for me, and no one just overall give a fuck. And it's not even like my family, because the family, my family, I'll say, they supportive, they gonna give you love, they gonna show you whatever it may be, they gonna be a family. But for me, that wasn't the problem. It was just like something external, something more out there, as far as like why, like some of my I'm not gonna say my niggas, but some of my people don't mess with me. Why does some of these females that I'm cool with don't mess with me like that? Like, why I'm not, like I just like we talking about earlier, why I'm not worthy of them being so and so with me? And really, it's not even like being sexual or being like a boyfriend, girlfriend. It's just like, why we just can't be more than what it is just at the fucking school? I can't be just more than that. And that's what made me feel like I'm not worth it of just being loved in a way, or being appreciated or thoughtful. And because sometimes a simple, like, especially like for me, a simple thank you, a simple whatever speaks volumes for me, and it makes me feel better than what it is. It's even back then and now too as well. I don't feel fucking appreciated, and that made me feel hurt inside, because I externally, you won't know nothing how I feel, because I'm literally don't have emotion, and I don't have it now to this day, but it's kind of different now. So I got a handle of my psyche and my emotions way more than what I did when I was younger, because I was still have my stuff together, and still was like, my mind and certain things was like far beyond, not far, but it was kind of beyond of what I just said like an 8th grader was, and things like that. Sometimes I act like, when I was like 8th grade, I act like I was a goddamn 20-year-old sometimes, or like an 18-year-old. But now I wasn't like drinking, smoking, no, but just how my mentality was just different than most of them. People, you know how the 8th graders, or in the public school, the black kids, you know how the motherfuckers is. But you ain't got, you already know about that. But with all that, now in turn with that, that's how I was thinking, like elementary and things like that. Yeah, elementary and things like that. Now high school came about, I kind of felt differently / better, because I had different demographic and different background a little bit, so it was kind of different from me, but I still kind of felt that, but not as much. And then, it was also like one day, it was like one night, it was a few of them, but it was one specifically. It was like, I didn't give a fuck about this no more. I didn't give a fuck about my life. I didn't give a fuck about everything. At one point, it was like 1%. I think it was a school. Either it was a school night. It was like a Thursday. It was like a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was like a weekend, like Sunday or some shit, like before school or something like that. And I just thought about, like I said, I don't care anymore. And then, cause this one, like my being all telling you stuff. This when my uncle was here as well. My uncle with my mother and father and things like that. And then all the ass was asleep. I was waiting till all the ass was asleep, and I just got up, went in the kitchen, and like stared at this big ass. I had it in my hand actually, but I stared at this big ass butcher knife, long ass big ass knife. I just looked at that motherfucker standing there in the kitchen for like good it was like in between like 2 minutes. Nah, I wasn't 2 minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, just looking at that motherfucker. Cause in my head, what I wanted to do was, cause for some reason I wanted like a slow one. For some reason, I'm being all graphic and shit, but I'm sorry. I just want y'all to know this. I'm sorry. But what my thought process was, cut my shit, as far as, what I'm trying to say, cut my wrists and things like that, both of them, and just die slowly, and just lay in my bed and just slowly deteriorate. And then someone comes in my room like Quinn, wake up. I ain't waking up. And then they don't know what to fucking do. They call, whatever like that, but my ass gone, because it's been like 6+ hours since that shit happened and all things like that. I kind of felt like that. But then after those like 5-10 minutes, I'm like, it really wasn't 5-10 minutes. It was like really afterwards. I ain't do that shit. But what I ultimately thought of was, I can't do this. I can't do this to my family. I can't do this to people, and I can't do this to people that I don't know. Because what I was thinking of, what if I survive? Not what if I survive. What if I don't do this, and then I become something of myself, and then tell kids, tell older folks, tell whoever about certain things that be going on in my head for these past, I say at the time, at the past 16 years, because I just say 16. I don't remember what age I was. I think it was 16. I'm just gonna guess. But for the past 16 years, I can tell them something. I can share things, so then they won't have those thoughts, or then they won't feel like they alone, and they won't be like, I'm not worthy. I don't give a fuck about this world. I'm ready to go too. But me thinking that, me saying that might spark something else, and then they won't be how some of these people are now. They want to hang themselves. They want to cut themselves and die slowly, like I did. They even want to just make sure they get run over by a bus, run over by a car, and things like that. And even things more graphic than that, because some even more graphic than that. That's just that's like the easy shit that you can just come up with and whatever like that, because this thing is even more fucking graphic than that I might not really want to talk about, because I ain't, just whatever. But that's like high school wise, that's what I thought about. And then I say college, I told my brother Raymond, so some of y'all know, I told him that, everything like that. Then eventually, basically, what was it, June, I told Betty about that shit and everything like that. And we talked about that shit, and the motherfucker she was talking to me about certain things like that for the past 4 or 5 days. Like, damn, well, I mean, I know that's my mother, thing like that, but I'm not trying to say, Betty, all of a sudden you care. No, I ain't trying to say that, because she always cared. That's not the issue. That's never been the issue about my family, my mother, my father, whoever it may be, caring. It's never about that. It's just something else I needed. I just needed something more. Like I always been saying, I need something more than just what it is right now. I need something that's something out there that I can't obtain / reach, so then I can look something forward to. But then at the same time, what I actually want / need, sometimes that bitch ain't coming. I ain't trying to say like a female. I'm just saying in general, that bitch ain't coming. Like I just want something, but I just can't get it. I can't obtain it. So that's making me upset, because I really want this shit. As far as just someone giving a fuck. So that's really what it is. But then, okay, but I'm going off track, but I'm not. I am, but whatever. But I say in college wise, it turned, because this basically the ending. College wise, it turned into me having a. I always kind of was, but it's kind of weird at the same time. But college wise, it was like a strange, acute fascination with death for some reason, because I always felt like, and some people gonna put religion in this shit, but it's whatever. I always kind of felt it is like, what is it like? And I talked about this, because we talked about this multiple times, me and Raymond. Like, what is it like when you truly fucking die? What is it? It's just like, okay, you just, your bones and things like that in the soil, or it's like your actual spirit goes to somewhere. We're not gonna really talk about that. We're not gonna talk about religion and things like that on here. But it's just like your spirit goes somewhere, or is it just, is it nothingness, or is it like some type of aura, or some type of, or just something that goes to somewhere else? Your mind, your body, your spirit goes somewhere else to a degree. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess you can say. Like what is it? Because it's almost like that. And then that's one part of my fascination with death. Then the other part is, for some reason, and I might be graphic again, I'm sorry, just let y'all know. For some reason, like, it's like random things that go in my head, as far as like, how can you die? How can you go through something? How can you this, that, and the third. Because I sometimes I like walk around, walk outside and just chill, or walk to the beach, or walk to the beach, or walk to the um walk somewhere, or someone drives me somewhere, or just something like that. And sometimes I see something like, damn, I wonder how you can die from that shit. I wonder how can you die from that? How can you live from that? How can you that? It's just the what ifs. I just put scenarios in my head and be like, whatever. And some might call that crazy. Some just like whatever. But I just how the fuck I think. I'm sorry. Just because sometimes I think about like I just say like someone says, "Oh, that dog big as hell," but he that's a cute ass golden retriever. And my ass think, and sometimes it's like, yeah, that's true. I think about that, yeah, as well. But I think about like, damn, that motherfucker can chew my face off, or eat me alive, because that motherfucker starving from not eating because he homeless, or he a stray dog, and don't know and don't get a meal every day. So he might chew my face, and it was just me and him somewhere, and that's it. Or just just I mean it's just things like that. I'm not really gonna put other details into it, but that's just like one part I can give you of like how I think or something like that. Just give you an example. So, but
It's like that, Dre.
and yeah, I guess what you saying is, okay, Vontae, what the fuck all this? What the fuck is all this shit coming from? What you trying to say? What I'm really trying to say is, I mean, of course, don't think like me. Don't let those type of thoughts get in your head, because for some people it can cause harm. It can cause so some people might cause shootings and other things, like in South Carolinas and those places, the churches and things. But we not. But that's different topic, different whatever. But it can cause those things like that. What I'm trying to say is just try not to have those thoughts where it gets problematic, and then you have to go to mental places, or go to someone so they can understand what the hell is going on, whatever like that. You can control yourself better than anyone. So don't let things that you think of mess up what you trying to do, or possibly trying to do, or have an idea what you trying to do in your life, and then don't fuck it up. That's all I'm really trying to say. Don't fuck it up. You gonna be good. And for some people, let's get this money. I'm doing nigga clap, boys, whatever. Let's get this money, and then let's become something of ourselves, and overall just love, really, because that's really all it is. Love yourself, love others, love what you can be, love what you could be, love what to a degree, what love people of what they're trying to become. Love yourself, love them, love everything. That's really what I'm trying to say. So I already know this shit long as hell, and I'm just cursing because it's like one of the few times I'm gonna make a video cursing like this, but it's just emotional for me in a way. So it's just something near dear to my heart. So excuse me for the language, but this one I had to just, and it's like spur of the moment. But that's really it, everyone. Appreciate you listening to this. I mean, if you want to, I don't know, but it's kind of iffy. But if you want to, like it, share this, leave some comments on this as well, please. If you have something, leave some comments on this as well. So that's it, everyone. This Quivonte, Buckets 44, and I'm out.